last class, we discussed about the classification of waste, sources of waste and the treatment of waste. In the treatment of waste, we discussed about open dumping and landfills. So today we will continue with the treatment of waste. In that we will discuss about the composting. Composting is a method of decomposing the waste, especially domestic waste. It is a biodegradable waste. So here in the composting method, the decomposition of waste takes place with the help of microorganisms. Definitely, it is an eco-friendly method. So what are the advantages of composting method? It is an eco-friendly method as it does not cause any pollution. No external energy is required for decomposition. And it does not require a large area for the disposal of waste. The organic waste, which is converted into a useful product, that is biomanure, and it is good for fertilizer for the agricultural fields. It is one best way of recycling the organic waste. It is a natural waste disposal system. What are the disadvantages of composting? It is not suitable for non-biodegradable waste, and if the waste is toxic waste, then it cannot be used. It causes foul smell. What are the importance of compost? It is a natural fertilizer for the agricultural fields. Definitely, it increases the fertility of the soil and also it provides the nutrients for the growth of plants. It improves the water holding capacity of the soil and also it improves the soil texture. It binds the soil and reduces soil erosion. The last method, that is incineration. In this method, burning of waste will be done at a higher voltage, disposes the waste. So, burning of waste at a very high temperature using higher voltage in closed chambers, we call it as incineration. So, what are the advantages of incineration? It is the method used for the non-biodegradable waste. We know that disposal of non-biodegradable waste, it causes damage to the environment. So, this method is more suitable for the non-biodegradable waste and also it reduces the space required for the disposal of waste. It takes less time for the disposal of waste. It kills the pathogenic organisms. Nearly it will reduces the volume of waste by 50%. So this is one incinerator device which is mainly used for the disposal of biomedical waste and non-biodegradable waste. So what are the disadvantages of incinerators? Definitely to generate high voltage we need more energy and also it requires a lot of energy to run the incinerators. It produces fly ash. That disposal of this fly ash is difficult. It is causes more problems to the environment. It produces a large amount of fly ash. If it enters into the atmosphere, it causes more air pollution. Segregation of waste. Segregation of waste. So the first four methods what we discussed, one or the other way it is advantageous. But here we are not following any method for the disposal of waste. Instead of using any method, we are segregating or classifying the waste. After the classification, we are using the proper method or suitable method for the disposal. So here we are classifying the waste into electronic waste, biodegradable waste, non-biodegradable waste, organic waste. Like that we are classifying and depend on toxic waste also. And depending on the type of the waste, if it is biodegradable waste, we can use a composting method. But if it is non-biodegradable, then depending on whether it is toxic or whether it is electronic waste or any other thing, we can some waste we can recycle it. Or recyclable waste also we can in the non-biodegradable waste recycling can be done for some kind of waste. So toxic waste can be disposed properly, and non-biodegradable waste like electronic waste we can use incinerators. So what are the advantages? What are the advantages of this segregation of waste? Definitely it reduces the load on the disposal of waste. Especially the non-biodegradable waste can be disposed properly, appropriately, and definitely it is a cost-effective method. It makes reduce, reuse, and recycle effectively, and it reduces the pressure on the resources and energy sources. What are the problems of solid waste management in India? Lack of segregational practices. We don't have the proper segregational practices. Operational strategy, lack of operational strategies. Frequency of collection of the waste is not regular. Inadequate labor and transportation to clear the garbage is also difficult. Lack of awareness among the people about the impacts of the waste that causes on human beings and the environment. Inadequate pressure from the society and lack of proper treatment facilities are also not available. By this we come to the end of the second part of waste generation and management. In the next class, we will discuss about the disposal of liquid waste and toxic waste. Thank you.